Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 3-6. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to go ahead and click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, talk about how nice the weather is, promote yourself, promote your business, your special event. All that would be great. It would also be great if you go ahead and wait. I said to click, right? Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so excited about the weather. I'm just outdone. Look who's here. William M. Andrews is here saying, "Good afternoon, Durham NC from NCCU. I saw you at NCCU last week. That was so fun." And he's also saying my very favorite phrase of all time: "It's a beautiful day in the Bull City," and it is indeed. Hey, William, I hope you're having a good day. Getting me back on track because I forgot what I was going to say. Have you ever just been totally talking and then forgot what you're going to say? That just happened. So anyway, let me put on my specs and let me move my keyboard and let's get started. I'm going to go to let me unplug my iPad here, get comfortable in my new chair. Here we go. So I'm on the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also, of course, city, county, and state government. So, with it being Friday, today's Friday already, it was just Monday the other day. They say the older you get, the faster time goes. So, it is definitely going. Now, today is Friday, and that does mean that the libraries will only be open, I shouldn't say only, but they will be open until 6. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown is not open on Saturdays. And I do need to point out the main library is now open on Sundays. How about that? Let me check. I think it's 1 to 6. Let me check. Durham County Library. Let me just check real quick. Durham County. I think it's 1 until 6. Where'd it go? Did I go past it? Oh, there it is. So, okay. So, yeah, Sundays. Oh, yeah, the main library, of course, is 300 North Roxborough. They are open from 1 until 6 on Sundays. Great for students, especially. Malachi is here. Oh, really? Okay, let me put this up. Let me put this up. Lion Park is having a St. Patrick's party tonight from 6 until 8. The cost is $4 to get into the dance if you didn't register ahead of time. And of course, the address of Lion Park is 1309 Halley Street. That's right off of Lakewood. And Malachi has not stopped promoting Lion Park, even though you have a new job somewhere else. I appreciate your doing that. That's wonderful. Thank you, Malachi. So tonight is St. Patrick's party. I suppose you should wear green. I suppose. Let's see. Today is the 6th. Well, sometimes the parks are weeks ahead because I think St. Patrick, the official day is 17th. But as you know, W.D. Hill, they celebrated the life of Dr. King a couple of weeks before everybody else did. So Durham Parks and Recreation likes to be ahead of their time. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Malachi. I do appreciate that. All righty. So I told you about the Durham County Library. Now, one thing I do want to point out, and it's funny to point this out on such a beautiful day, but if you have fallen behind, your energy, your heating cost, we we had a pretty decent winter, but we did have our cold days and nights. And maybe you fell behind. If you're low income, maybe you fell behind a little bit. You can get caught up if you go ahead and sign up for the Low Income Energy Assistance Program. And you might say, well, it looks like winter's over. We don't have to worry about it. But if you're the one paying the bills and you know you've fallen behind, I'm sure you're worried about it. So, if you're chosen, if you are indeed low income and they allow you to enter the program, they being DSS, social services, they will make one payment for you of $300, $400, or $500 to get you all caught up. So the next year, when you need your heat again, or later on this year, I should say, you'll be straight. So look into that. So maybe this weekend, I know it's going to be nice out. You want to be outdoors all weekend. But when you do slow down a little bit, then maybe you can take a little peek at the Durham Skywriter. Go to the word page. Remember this program, the LEAP, Low Income Energy Assistance Program, and get that all straightened away. You can only register for this or apply for this up to the last day of this month. And as I've been saying, they're spending the money as the applications are being accepted. So don't wait to the last minute because they might have run out of money already. You just never know. I'm just saying. So see if you can sign up this weekend while everybody else is thinking of something else. All righty. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is just to slide right on over. Well, first let me check SCORE real quick because they always have classes and whatnot for budding entrepreneurs. Don't want to leave them out. And that is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. And there's lots of programs to sign up for. Just go up and down the page. You'll love it. Let's see. Today is the 6th. Okay. So nothing today or tomorrow. Okay. Going now to the To Your Health page, where, of course, you can learn about the latest studies that maybe you can participate in. These are research and health oriented studies to help local universities, scientists, researchers to try out new programs and whatnot before they're introduced to the public. And they usually show their appreciation with a little payment, not anything gigantic, but they do want to let you know that you're appreciated. And there's all these different types of studies. The one that really tickles me the most, let's see if I can find it. UNC Chapel Hill's Brain on Dessert study, where they want to study, this is a 3-month study on how sugar affects the brain while you're having dessert. That sounds interesting. So you might want to check that one out. Ooh, the compensation is up to $275. Ooh, you might want to check that out. That's on the To Your Health page. All righty. Now it is Friday, and first, wait a minute. Let me check for the blood drives because you can save lives by donating blood. There is a blood drive going on right now. Okay, the American Red Cross has 2 blood drives going on at the same time. So one is at Carolina Arbors, 357 Carolina Arbors Drive. They just started and they'll be there until 5. There's another one going on at Yates Baptist Church, 2819 Chapel Hill Road. That's right over there where 15501 starts. And that they just got there too, and they'll be there until 5. Tomorrow, they'll be at the Sikh Gurudwara of North Carolina, and that's at 3214 East Banner Street, and that is from 9 until 2 tomorrow. And if I'm not mistaken, that's right over there. It's off of North Roxborough because I've seen it. It's on kind of like a side street, just east of Roxborough. What is that big church? That big church. Wait. I know wait, let me go to the word page real quick because it's the same church that is taking part in the Durham Community Fridges. They have a Durham Community Fridge. Let's see. They're right next door. literally. Okay, wait. Bragtown, right. Bragtown Baptist Church. They're right next to Bragtown Baptist Church. And you can't miss Bragtown because that is like a huge church at 3218 North Roxborough. And yeah, they're right practically next door. If I have the right one in mind, and I hope I do. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I do have the address there. It's on Banner Street. All righty. Let me go back to the blood drives. Alrighty. Now, the blood connection, they do the same thing. They take blood donations and then save lives. Oh, their next blood drive isn't until Wednesday. Okay, so I'll tell you that during Tuesday's show. All right. I'll tell you what is going on later on today, though, and that is the Health Equipment Loan Program. They're only open 2 days a week, Tuesdays 10 to 2, and then Fridays 1 to 5. So today, they're open from 1 to 5. They're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street, and they take donations of things like canes, walkers, with and without wheels, wheelchairs, crutches, things to help you in the bathroom and in the shower, mobility aids like rails, um, things to help you in and out of the car, in and out of the shower, that sort of thing. And also dressing aids, things to help you, button your buttons and, the zip and whatnot, and those long shoehorns. They have a lot of really cool aids to help people. So if you have such items that you no longer need, you can go ahead or if you bought something and you realize you'd rather donate it, yeah, do that. They would love it. So they take all of these donations, they clean everything, repair everything as necessary, and then they turn around and they loan them out to people who need them. It's great for people who don't have insurance or don't have money. You can borrow these items for 3 months at a time, which is super fantastic, especially like if you're coming out of the hospital and you don't actually need a wheelchair for longer than the month or two it's going to take for you to recover. So it's really, really a great program. It's run by the county. It's under Project Access. So they're open today from 1 until 5, and you don't have to give in order to receive. So if you need something, but you don't have anything to donate, that's fine. That's what they're there for. They're there to help. So check them out. That is today, 1 until 5 at 4206 North Roxborough Street. And again, if you can't make it today, then the next day they'll be open will be Tuesday from 10 to 2. All right. Now let's go ahead and go to the Let's Go. Wait. Let's go to the Senior Scope page. And let's see what's going on at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Before I do that, though, let me remind you, this is the last day. This is it. Wait, let me find okay, there you go. Got the write-up right here on the Senior Scope page. Today's the last day that you can sign up for the Durham Senior Games and Silver Arts. After today, that's it. Don't say I didn't tell you about it. So you can pick up these forms. Now, I got mine at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rixby Avenue. You can also pick them up at Edison Johnson, Holton, IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills, Lyon Park, Walltown Park, and WD Hill Recreation Centers. So it's all across town. Go ahead and sign up. They have sports, and then they have the arts, including performance arts. So I explained I ran down the whole list of activities during yesterday's show, so I don't want to do it again since I spent so much time yesterday doing so. So check out yesterday's Bull City Hangout if you want to see the whole rundown of how this works. So yeah, today is the last day. The actual events, the Durham Senior Games will actually take place on April 20th through May 7th. Just to let you know. All righty. Now let's go to the Senior Scope. Oh, Malachi's going to join us. Okay, Malachi, I'll bring you on right after I do the weather. So let me do this, and then I'm going to do the Let's Go page, and then I'll be very happy to bring you on. Because I think your mom is doing something on tomorrow in Raleigh, right? Yeah. Anyway, we might talk about that. Okay. Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Great place to hang out if you're 55 plus. Now, it is Friday. So, oh, I forgot. They close early today. They had morning activities, but they're probably closing up right now. I don't know why they're closing early. Maybe they're giving the place a once over cleaning, a spring cleaning or something. I don't really know, but I forgot. Yeah, they're closing early today. So we're going to just go on to the Let's Go calendar of events page. All right, there we go. All righty, going over to March 6th. There we go. Oh, the Community Health Coalition. Right now, they're running a food giveaway at Kyle's Temple AME Zion Church, and that is at 409 Dunstan Avenue, which is right between Fayetteville and Roxborough. So they just opened up and they will be there until 2. You might want to bring a strong bag. The last time they had eggs, they didn't have cartons. So, so yeah, I don't know if they have eggs today though. But yeah, so you might want to bring like a couple of things. Just throw them in the car, maybe an old empty egg carton or uh, bags or whatever, because you never know what they might have. So that's going to be until 2. Oh, it might be too late for this one, but I did describe this yesterday. I'm just going to remind you in case you wanted to do this. The Glass Jug Beer Lab has their Friday co-working and networking social today from noon until 5. Now, later on this afternoon, singer guitarist Stephen Munoz, he will be leading Lojo. That is log off, jam on tonight, or later this afternoon. 5:30 until 8:30 at Boxyard RTP. Tonight is the perfect night for it. 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. It's an open air space. The weather is perfect. Basically, if you're a musician, bring whatever you play. If you're a singer, just bring it on. Hop on stage with Steven Munoz and do some music. Play some music. I've seen people bring the oddest, most interesting musical instruments. And sometimes people just want to show off, and that's fine. So again, that's going to be from 5:30 until 8:30, totally free. Just remember that you will be surrounded by restaurants, and you'll see people eating and drinking. And if you want to partake in that, don't forget, bring a little money or whatever with you. Now, Wheels Durham, which is at 715 North Hoover Road, they're going to be hosting Durham Family Night Skate tonight from 6 until 8:30. They've dropped the price down, so admission is only 8, and you can rent skates for 6 or 7 for rollerblades if you'd like to do so. Now, if you're 18 plus, you're there just to watch the kids, you're not going to skate, you want to watch your little cousins, neighbors, or whatever, then you pay $4 if you're not going to skate. All righty. And Wheels Durham will be back later tonight with Friday night adult night skate for those who are age 18 plus. So that's going to be from 9 until midnight. It sounds like fun. You'll be out late roller skating. Admission is back up to 13. And again, you can rent skates if you don't own skates. Now, tomorrow, you can enjoy some fresh air. You can participate in the weekly Durham NC Park Run. That's going to be starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning in Southern Boundaries Park, 100 Third Fork Road. It's a 5K event, and it's not competitive. I mean, they're not trying to, win awards or anything. They're just trying to get some fresh air, get some movement going, so you can walk, run, jog, whatever you want to do. So I have a link so you can click, so you can register, and then figure out exactly where 100 Third Fork Road is. It's not too far from MLK Parkway. Also happening tomorrow, if you're a car lover, the March Cars and Coffee that takes place at Road Scholars. 5425 Page Road, tomorrow from 8 until 11. If you're into cars, they like to pop the hoods and let you look at the motors and the engines and carburetors and valves and all that stuff. So tomorrow's feature will be Euro cars, I guess cars from Europe. Their specialty, you can also see their specialty, Road Scholar's specialty, custom restored Porsches. And yesterday I was out driving around and I saw a Porsche SUV. That was kind of surprising. I thought, when I think Porsche, I think those little flat sports cars, but apparently they make SUVs. Okay. Also happening tomorrow, the Durham Farmers Market in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street. Park for free by going just south on Foster to that parking lot or go just west to Morris and park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. The South Durham Farmers Market at Hub RTP 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Both have the same hours from 9 until noon. Both allow you to double your money if you're using SNAP or EBT, WIC, if you're living in Durham Housing Authority housing. Stop by the manager's table. I guess you swipe some kind of a card or something, and then you can double whatever you spend. They'll double it. They want to make sure we all have access to nice, beautiful, fresh produce. And as far as parking at Hub RTP, no worries. Plenty of parking. Now, the Durham Craft Market shares Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market, and they will be there also from 9 until noon. Now, Wheels Durham, again, 715 North Hoover Road, they're going to be hosting Kids Bop Skate for the little ones, and that will be from 11 until 1:30. Admission is $13, and you can rent skates if you don't own them. And the Community Health Coalition will be back at Kyle's Temple AME Zion Church, 409 Dunstan Avenue, for their food giveaway again tomorrow from noon until 2. There's more going on, but I will be doing my show tomorrow at 10, so I'll be able to tell you more about that. Now, let's do the weather and then bring on Malachi and see what's new with her. So let's do the weather real quick. This is almost too much to report. It's winter, folks, and it's 78 degrees. I'm totally all about that. And that's not even the high of the day. Today's high will be 81 ridiculous degrees, and I'm here for it. Sunny all afternoon. Now, let me look to see what it is back home in Chicago. Oh, they're probably rejoicing. It's 57 going up to 66. They're doing cartwheels for sure. Oh, it's raining though. They don't even care. I'm sure they don't care. They don't care. Because usually this time of year it's like freezing. So anyway, we get 78 degrees with topping off at 81. And then tomorrow, Saturday, a high of 79. I'm not mad about that. It's just a couple of degrees down. That's fine. Partly sunny tomorrow, 79. Sunday, down to 75, and I'm still not complaining. 70% chance of rain, and that's okay because these temperatures are crazy. Looking ahead to next week, Monday, 76, Tuesday, 81, Wednesday, 81, Thursday, 69, Friday, 56. Well, anyway, today, it already went, see, now it's 78. It just went up. 78, high of 81, because it was just 77 a second ago, wasn't it? Or was it 78? Anyway, going up to 81, you can't beat that. Well, see, Dave's not here. Dave, he's a regular viewer of Bull City Hangout. He's in Texas, so I can say you can't beat that because Dave's not here, because I know he could beat that. Now, let's bring on our guest. Malachi, are you ready? Let's see if her camera's working. Let me see if your camera's working, Malachi, and then I'll be happy to bring you on. Let's see. So turn your camera and your mic on. There you go. Okay, excellent. Okay, just bring on, so put on dynamic scene, add Malachi, and then make the transition. Malachi, what's new? How you doing?
Good.
Excellent. How you like your new job over there?
Good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. But you're still promoting Lion Park, so I'm very happy that you're doing that. I didn't know
Yes.
you were having a or they're having a St. Patrick's not parade party today.
Yes.
Thank you for telling because I didn't know. I'm gonna
They
add.
don't they don't put it all over
You know
on
you know what? I'm
they
gonna
don't
write
put
that
it
down.
all
I'm gonna write that
over
down right now.
social media. They only give email it to people.
Oh, I wonder if they don't. Do you think they would not want me to put it in the Skywriter?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna write it down. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call over there and ask if they want me to promote it because they might not. They might want to.
Okay.
They might want to keep it small. But thank you for telling me, though. This is awesome. So, how have you been?
Good.
Excellent. And how's your mom? Because your mom is doing something tomorrow in Raleigh, right?
Good tomorrow.
Ooh, okay. 1:30 to 5:30 at Raleigh. Marriott, Crabtree Valley Mall. Okay, 4500 Marriott Drive in Raleigh. Thank you. And your mom makes all kinds of great things, soaps,
Yes.
fragrances, and lotions. And
Yes.
so, is this her first show of the year? With it being almost coming up to spring?
No, she have already did events for
Okay.
December and February.
Okay. Well, I really hope she does well. And in fact, folks, if you do want to follow Tasha Kane, that is Malachi's mom, it's soap underscore and underscore suds with, and the last time I said, I forgot to point out that it's suds with a Z. So
Yes.
soap underscore and underscore suds with a Z. And that's
Yeah.
Tasha Kane. That's going to be
Yeah.
tomorrow afternoon in Raleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what else is happening, Malachi?
Nothing new.
Hmm.
Um, I'm ready for the dance tonight.
I know
That's right.
you are.
Yeah.
I know you are.
If
That's
if they don't wear green, they aren't gonna get pinched.
okay. Well, I'm wearing the wrong color because anyway, I didn't know. I didn't know. But like I said, Durham Parks and Recreation likes to do things early, and I appreciate that because that means they never have to compete. You know,
Yeah.
if they're the only ones doing it that day, nobody else can get in their way.
Hmm.
So yeah, what else do you have planned for this weekend? Because it's going to be beautiful this weekend, except for the rain on Sunday.
Nothing. That's it.
No garden, no out. You don't do gardening and all that stuff.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, not all of us do. And in fact, I'm going to try to get back into it this year. I almost got into it last year. I got started, and then my leg was hurting, and I realized after I went to the doctor that my medication was messing up my leg.
Hmm.
So now that we got that taken care of, I'm on new medication. I'm going to try to get out there and plant things and
Okay.
water things and shoot. I'm gonna have a good spring and summer this year.
Okay.
Yeah. So keep us posted, Malachi. Did you want to tell us about your job or not? Because I know it's your personal.
So I haven't heard back from Bojangles yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stick for now
Mhm.
with the food bank. I don't go back to work until March the 19th.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you're working at right now at food bank.
Yes, it's just the food bank for me.
Okay, and that's wonderful work because I was just reading yesterday that more and more people need help. And the
Yeah.
food bank is so incredibly important to our community because without them, a lot of people and their kids would be going hungry right now. So you're doing really important work, Malachi. Seriously.
Yes.
Seriously. And I'm very happy for you. And I'm very thankful for the food bank, for real.
Yeah.
Because I'm not ashamed to say I need help sometimes. I go
Mm.
out there and I'm getting my food too sometimes. I go to Believers United or White Rock, and I think they get their. I think does everybody like those churches that give away food? They get it from the food bank, right?
Yes.
I think, yeah. So I'm really thankful.
But sometimes people just donate stuff to different food banks, or sometimes people donate it to our food bank, and
Mhm.
we have the food left over.
Oh, nice. That's real nice because it's people are still really in need. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are really, really struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And if it hadn't been for the food banks, I just don't know what a lot of us would do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So I want to thank you for your good work, Malachi.
And
Indeed.
a lot of prices are going up, so that's why people need food banks.
Yeah,
You get food free, then you ain't gotta worry about going to the store to go get it.
exactly. Exactly. That is so important. So thanks again, Malachi. And thank you for telling us about that party at Lion Park. I'm going to give them a quick call and see if they wanted me to put in the Skywriter. And
Okay.
yeah, I hope you have a beautiful weekend.
You too.
Okay.
And what day are you free so that we can have lunch?
That's a good question because I didn't know what to tell you when you got your job because you were working in the evenings at Bojangles. So I guess it should be before you start back up with Bojangles, right?
Yes.
Because if they call you back on the 19th, then you'll be working probably at a time when I can't make. Um, give me a call. I'll give you a call, or you give me a call because it'll probably have to be during the next week, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then of course I don't know what your schedule is at the food bank, so let's talk over the phone.
My schedule is from 1 o'clock to 3. I
1 to 3.
get off at 3 and I go in at 1.
Okay. Does somebody drive you over there, or you drive? How do you get there and back?
I ride access, Durham access.
Oh, smart, smart. Okay, we'll figure something out. Yeah, yeah. Let's talk over the phone, okay?
Okay.
Then we'll figure it out. Okay, Malachi. So I'll see you real soon.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye. That was awesome. It's always fun when people drop by, and you can drop by as well because I do Bull City Hangout every weekday at noon, and then Saturdays at 10. There are times that I can't do it live because of my schedule. There are days when sometimes I can't do it at all. Like there's one. Is it next week? Wait. Yeah, like Tuesday, I might not be able to do the show at all because early that morning I'll be going to Meals on Wheels. I'm going to take part in a ride along. And so I probably won't even get back to the house until early afternoon. So I might not do Bull City Hangout at all, unless maybe I pre record it maybe Monday night. We'll see. I'll do my best. And with that, I'm going to ask that you have a beautiful afternoon because it's going up to 81. See if it's 79 yet. Let's see. Let me go to my little app. 79. 79 right now. Going up to 81. Totally love it. It says partly cloudy. Well, anyway, looks like it's sunny right now, so let's enjoy that. Wind gusts are up to 13 miles per hour. I don't think that's a lot. I don't think. The air quality is moderate. So if you have difficulty breathing, or if you're elderly, or if you have any trouble with your lungs or whatever, uh, take it easy. Maybe don't be super strenuous, at least not today, because the air quality is only 55. So, with that, have a gorgeous afternoon. I'm about to go outside, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10. Be sure to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com and line up my outro. There we go. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.